Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or CSGO, is a multiplayer first-player shooter video game developed by Valve and Hidden Path Entertainment. To run CSGO, you need a mouse, a keyboard, a diplomacy on managing international relations, and a decent PC with internet. Here's a speedy crash course on how to start winning. Buy some guns, buy some armor, don't buy the wrong guns, don't be a tit, buy a kit.
Fuck my life.
Shoot the enemy, shoot the head, shoot gun, gun go up. Don't shoot while moving, don't shoot your teammates, don't forget the bomb, don't hold onto the bomb at the wrong time, don't drop the bomb to purple.
Counter-terrorists win.
Don't be a loser, buy a diffuser.
Nice. Okay, fuck my life.
Always help your teammates, try and help your teammates.
Oh,
Just
yellow,
don't get in the way.
boost, yellow, блять. Сука, yellow!
Get as many kills as possible, don't focus on getting kills, get entry kills every round, don't be the first to dive around, don't be a fool, purchase those diffuse tools.
He's got men rushing towards him from every single side. There's the kill with the FAMAS. They've not got a kit. What? Oh no, sir.
Learn to use flashes as much as possible, never flash a teammate.
Hey, you.
You fucking bitch, why you bully me?
Use a variety of tactics and strategy to win rounds, rush beats you could clear, play for fun, and never solo queue. This guide should be more than enough to get to the top of the matchmaking ranks. How do the ranks work? It's simple. I'll demonstrate on this graph of ego to skill. Silver. People who either can't play CSGO or are playing on setups that can't play CSGO. If you finish a silver game with 10 people still in the game, then you should buy a lottery ticket or open a case. Gold Novas are people who understand how the game works, but still make rookie mistakes, like not planting the bomb, failing to work as a team, and not meeting purple on round 1. Above Gold Nova, people start to get good enough to believe they are actually good. Flashes of brilliance once every few games will set the bar on how good these players think they are constantly. When they get headshots running through the smoke, it's skill, and vice versa is bullshit luck. Moving on, here people take the game very seriously. The sweaty balls to amount enjoyed ratio has dropped dangerously low, but people are too invested at this point and need to get to the peak level of CSGO performance.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
The clutch is real here, and the consequences are deadly.
What? Nice try, guys.
Push a button!
He doesn't know.
Finally, we arrive at Global Elite. Here, 200 IQ plus players are to be expected, as we have reached the absolute pinnacle of CSGO. A Global looks down upon all other inferior ranks, for they are lesser beings. What's this? It goes on. External services such as FACEIT and ESEA will take play to a whole new level and allow Ego to rise higher than it ever could have gone before. Here, the sweaty balls to fun ratio is astronomically low, but it's alright, because the 128 tick servers make the game so much more playable on your 30 FPS monitor. But you have ascended to the peak of even the new game plus of CSGO. Now it's time to go pro. If you're British, you can skip this next step. If you're Danish, you can skip all the previous steps. A CSGO professional player goes through several life cycles. First, they're an onliner that makes lucky plays. Then they get into a team good enough to make better sticker money. Then the team gets a bit shit and they move on to a new team. Again, skip this last step if you're Danish. Eventually, you've reached the ripe old age of 28, meaning you're far too old for this shit now, and can only hope you've been gifted enough dragon laws from strange Arabic princes to pay for your son's college tuition. How big is the CSGO scene? Well, as expected as the current most played game on Steam that has made millions for Valve in the last decade from its competitive scene, Valve ensures it receives the bare minimum effort to keeping it ticking over. But what we actually wanted was more custom skins to unlock. Fuck yeah! Remember gloves? Not really. But to be fair, they have made operations to add content and keep the game fresh every 2, 3 or 4 years or so. And they have started to communicate with the people now more on Twitter. Ah, cool. If you do reach the pinnacle of CSGO, the very top of fame and fortune and greatness, you may receive the very best achievement there is to be bestowed upon, which is of course being impersonated by Thorin in one of his videos.
You never come for me unless it was very important. What brings you here, mon ami?
That, or being called overrated and a beta in the HLTV forums.
It's about Kenny. Kenny? What is it with Kenny? He
Kurva! It's getting better.
We'll challenge you guys in a couple weeks. Any game you want, you come to
Any game.
and I'll make you eat those words, buddy.
What about weight loss? Should we do that? That's sport.
It's getting better.
But to become a pro, before you learn how to pop flash or aim for those sweet, sweet head pixels, you must purchase gamer gear. The rules for purchasing gamer gear is that it must have at least 700 variants of the color green and have the word gamer in its promotional material. That's when you know you'll definitely go pro one day. Now there will come a time when you realize the reason you haven't been one-tapping fools left, right and center is that you aren't maximizing your performance by having the best settings.
Bad at game.
No, it's the
Settings.
we're wrong.
The goal with settings is to send this 2020 game back to the 1900s by lowering the resolution as much as possible and stretching out those pixels to make them far easier to aim at. You want to make your crosshair smaller than you can actually see it. Sensitivity has to be too low or too high, something to make people turn and look. An ironic anime profile picture goes a really long way in getting credibility from your fellow compatriots.
Fucking weeb.
And be sure to bind those keys so that you have as many different ways to inspect your gun in any given situation presented to you. With the addition of music kits in CSGO, now you have a wide range of sounds to have muted at all times, except with a tasteful MVP sound. I generally just copy Scream's settings from Liquipedia because I sent for him hard. Just copy and paste that into your console and... man, that's weird. CSGO is a large and beautiful community with a wide range of people from all over the world.
Fuck you, cunts of trash. You cunts go back to your fucking kebab shop and make me kebab with extra bully, motherfuckers.
Discuss tips and tricks with other players on the Global Offensive Reddit, with 1.2 million members who are all trying to promote their own CSGO videos. Like, have some class, dudes. Or, if you want to be involved in the high-functioning, intelligent discussion, you can choose to browse HLTV forums, or the Twitch chat.
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anyway.
What's pros in Twitch is they eat food, make amazing plays, and be subtly racist in a way that's accepted in their culture. You think? Get stuck into a YouTube binge grind of watching the best pro plays for hours to gain the motivation to do 10 minutes of aim deathmatch, and then get mad as to why you aren't the best player in the world. If you really want to get respect from your fellow gamers, the best way to do so is to obtain the gnarliest skin possible. The more colour the better. To do this, you'll need to spend £2 to open a case. That is an extremely small chance of even making your money back. Reminds me of something, but I just don't know what. Now CSGO is free to play, and Valve uses a trust factor system to keep out unwanted players from normal matchmaking. Despite having many smiley face accommodations and only playing with my friends, I've been deemed untrustworthy but Gabe, and still, a year later, I'm cursed to wonder matchmaking how. Let this be a reminder to all you innocent souls, never drop purple.